I didn't think it was going to be as thick as it was, to be honest.
I think it's just as thick as the oats.
I think the only difference was with the oats is they were taller.
They were headed out.
And they were headed.
Thicker.
It's starting to head though.
Yeah. It ain't. I mean, if we get this rain Tuesday though, then it'd all be headed, and it would have been
laying over and everything.
It would have been a lot more, and then it would have been less quality.
Yeah.
Right now it's like
peak
quality. Like
it looks good. How's it going?
Oh, it's going. It's just slow going. Normally I mow about 10 mile an hour. I'm mowing 6.
I can hear it bogging the mower down. Like I can definitely.
I don't think you want a smaller tractor even, like, to mow this.
Yeah.
You know.
It's thick.
Which this stuff's heavy. It's a heavy crop. So
yeah.
It's way heavier than alfalfa. I mean, you gotta think all these stalks are full of water. So it's heavy.
This is the triticale that you planted.
I no-tilled this into beans. This was our bean field last year, and we no-tilled the triticale right into it.
You did that while I was in with Keaton. I wasn't here for that. Or I was gone. Was that during the FFA convention? I didn't help you do it.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Man, it's thick. Oh.
Lots of bales?
I thought there wasn't going to be as many as last year, but it's going to be.
Get 8 rolls of wrap.
We may need a few. We may get 10.
We may have to renegotiate. It's thick.
It's thick.
That over there was double planted too.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know if it matters because there's places that, like, especially on the ends where you can see I double planted, it's just shorter, but the stuff that is single planted is just taller. So, I don't know.
You want to explain what we're doing here because you're laying it in windrows.
So I'm just laying it right out the back of the mower in a windrow, and tentatively I had, with the cloud cover we've got, I had planned to mow today and bale Monday. That would be a 3-day process. Today is Saturday, so but now I'm thinking that as thick as it is, we may have to start baling tomorrow and still finish up on Monday. But with the cloud cover, I didn't think it would dry as good, but there's a little bit of sun coming out. But I think we're gonna have to push to at least start tomorrow and finish Monday. Because if not, I don't think we'll get it done. There's so much here. You can feel the windrows as you go across them. They're so thick.
They're thick. You can definitely tell. So are you probably only going to do a couple more, like even this out because the sun has come out now?
Yeah, probably.
And do half today or half tomorrow and break it up a little bit? Look at that good dirt right there.
Take this right here.
Right here. Oof. It looks so good. Your GPS was GPSing with your drill lines, huh? Yeah. I like a good line.
Yep. I like seeing the road.
A lot of people will broadcast it, but I just have I don't know, we do, even with the alfalfa, we have better luck drilling it.
Yeah. Seed to soil contact. I guess it really wouldn't be no different though than if you broadcasted it and ran a Colts packer over it. You'd still get seed to soil contact, but just knowing that, I don't know, I like to see rows.
This is your preference.
Yep.
And it works for us. It'd be different if it didn't work year after year or every time you planted something. So once these oats, or no, that was last year. I keep calling them oats because that was last year. Triticale. When this is done, what's your tentative plan?
So then we'll come in here and we'll work the ground. We'll have to get, there's gonna be lots of root mass here, like lots. So we're gonna have to really work this ground, and then our full intention though is to do alfalfa here this spring.
I like dirt work because it's not something we do all the time. Like we've done more dirt work in the last, 3 years than we probably have the whole time we've been together. Or it seems like there is. We had the new alfalfa that went in last year, and then of course this field had oats in it, the beans, and then the triticale last year. So that'll be put into alfalfa production, and then that'll be what it is for hopefully next 5 or 7 years.
Yep.
Are you excited about hay season?
Yep. I'm ready to be back in my tractor.
What is the most? Well, what is your tractor? Why don't you talk about that? Because this
5S 145, 145, 145, 145, 5S 145.
So this is the tractor we demoed and then bought at the end of 2023's hay season. I'm pretty excited about getting in my tractor. I really haven't got to run her at all. I mean, she's not much different than last year, except for she's, oh my goodness, a black beauty. And then you want to talk about, like, we haven't really seen a whole lot of Keaton's tractor or the equipment that's coming in. You know, talk about some of the things you've purchased in the last couple months.
So
tried it out.
Back in 2022, we purchased a new John Deere 6120M, and since then we have traded that tractor for a 5S 115, and so the John Deere is no longer here. The 5S 115 is. It'll have a loader, and then we also have a TD 1028X TRC tedder. It's an 8-basket tedder, and we feel the needed that we're going to be doing more alfalfa. Somehow we have to get our alfalfa up quicker, so we plan to ted a lot of our alfalfa. Probably not too far along after we mow. But so those are the 2 items that we've added to our fleet this year: is a 5S 115 and a tedder. Just to be able to
about the tedder.
get things put up quicker. The Keaton's 5S though will be mainly a raking tractor, and then I've got an older Case IH tractor that will pull with the tedder. It's an open station, so
What we used to originally rake on.
we
Like what we raked on when we first started YouTubing, that's what we raked on, was the JX.
So our tedder is a 33-foot tedder, and we don't plan to be on the tedder a lot. Like, we plan to ted hay, but it's not like we're doing it all day long. So we figured that an open station tractor on that one would get us by for a year or two, and go from there and just see how it goes.
Well, and really the tedder it's going to be near you, Teddy, 9 times out of 10. Because the tedder will either have to follow close behind the mower, or it's going to be early morning.
Yeah, and more than likely I'll be going.
So, and that leaves me tedding. Keaton is still kind of on a lot of restrictions, so that was another benefit of why we went and switched his tractor around. A little bit more comfort for him, a little bit more like what we run every day, so now everything's kind of the same. So all 3 Massey tractors have the same setup.
Dyna 6 transmission. So all 3 of them have the Dyna 6 transmission. They're all this set up with the deluxe cab, and they all have the more high like LED lighting, 4 lights in the front, 4 lights in the back, or 6 lights in the back. I guess you got 6 lights in the front, 6 in the back.
Well,
you got the 2 down here.
It's a lot more. There's a lot more light package because we do rope the tractors. The visibility, all that stuff is important for us.
We're working at night too.
Like
the alfalfa all night.
There it is.
Oh yeah.
Ugh. I don't do snakes, so if I don't see them, then I don't care. But now that I see them, it's like, let's get them mowed. Well, this will be one thing off our plate while I'm gone the next few days.
I really wasn't planning to do it this quick, but it's going to work out better. Get it done.
That, and you have some custom to do.
And we have alfalfa.
We have alfalfa that's coming, and of course Brian will be here tomorrow to help us wrap, and he also has triticale. Rye. He has rye that he will wet bale, so we want to be able to help him as much as possible.
He had triticale, but he turned his cows to it.
That's right, I forget.
So he's going to bale rye.
So lots of hay action, and I'm going to probably jump out and start getting ready.
Okay.